Warmongers and warmongeresses, it's nice to see you again. I heard you like long form, rejoice. Today we are doing a Primeva-only escalation. That means that just like the Navy and the Army, we're going to limit ourselves to the aircraft that are available only to Primevan, or at least the ones that are publicly announced as Primevan. There's a bit of uncertainty regarding the cricket and possibly the chicane. I'm just not going to use them just to be sure. Now, I've been playing Primeva as my main. I don't shy from using Boscali aircraft, but I find it a bit harder with Primeva, which is more challenging, which is more interesting to me. And I think that if I did the same experiment with Boscali aircraft, it would make the escalation much easier. And I might do this in the future. Why do I think it's bad? Well, okay, first we do have a better tank, I will acknowledge that. But the Boscali Navy is, I mean, it has the frigate. The frigate is amazing at looking up the sky. It lobs those missiles that surprise you and are actually threatening to human pilots. And on top of that, they have the littoral ship, which, while not a great threat, is still adding pressure by allowing vortices to take off from it. Alright, we're 10 kilometers away from the hilltop. Defenses are going to manifest themselves by shooting at me very soon. The good thing with the Ibis is that it runs very cool. It has the pusher fans, which are a very efficient way of propelling the aircraft. And so all I have to do is... oh wait, I'm a bit too high. I got picked up by a radar missile. What I'll have to do is go down. This is also good because it cools down the engine even further and makes it even harder for the Senior to get a hold of me. And it's gone. 3 rockets. Let me get the vehicle there. Just the vehicle, yeah. Now the big problem on the hilltop is that thing that just appeared right now, the spag. This is the thing that would lower. This is the thing that would break our base if we didn't do anything about it. And it's really nice to be approaching it from the back like this, after all they've done to me. Surprise, Molodover. That's for all the times you blew me out of the sky. Alright, we don't attack the base from this angle. We'd be like sitting ducks coming down from the mountains. We're gonna take the long way around, which is not that long. Just go down the side of the mountains. The mountain. There's a plane there. Ah, it's a compass. Okay, so we get to dogfight in the Ibis, which, you know, is the thing it can do. Maybe. Alright. 1 kilometer, that should do. Come on. How did I miss that? Okay, it can't dogfight. It can't. We're gonna stop trying. Yeah. The compass has lost interest in us. It's going on its merry way to get shot at by the column and the corvettes on the right over there. Now I can pick my next targets in peace. So I already got a bunch of vehicles selected. I'm prioritizing, of course, air defense, but also I want to smash as many vehicles that might hit our advancing column over there. I want to be of assistance. That just showed up. That's anti-air artillery. So yeah, anything that can kill me, but also anything that can kill our vehicles is getting smoked right now. I just can't see that much stuff. They're doing a great job over there. The boots on the ground, you gotta hand it to them. They don't need my assistance beyond this point. I blew up the top of the hill. That was my main job. Now it's all bonus. Alright, 3 kilometers. I'm probably gonna get a hit on each of those. And the last one. Yes! Alright. That base is defanged. Now there's that bolt strike over there. It's quite defenseless against fast rockets like this. Might shoot one down, unlikely. Whoa! No.
Right engine failure.
Ow. That one just got revealed by shooting at me, and I lost an engine. Okay, at least we got the bolt strike, so that's nice. That's nice. And you can fly on one engine, right? I'm pretty light. I'm not carrying vehicles. Let's go. Right. Yeah. The Ibis, ladies and gentlemen, completely underpowered and under-armored as well. I mean, I took like 3 bullets. Ugh. What a veal. I hope there's not any more of these emplacements. They wait until the last second to reveal themselves by shooting at you. And you have to react as fast as a bullet. There's a vehicle depot somewhere in there. It might spawn vehicles, so I kinda want to destroy it. Here he is. Oops, one too many. 3 is enough. Okay, and I do have a load of soldiers in the back, so might as well take the airfield, even though that's not really needed. The column of vehicles is entering right now. That way I get the credit. It's alright, I'll spend it on vehicles anyway, so it's fair. I'm taking off again with the exact same aircraft because there are still some vehicles up north, and we need to dispatch them very quickly. And it's quite flat, they can see me already. I gotta be fast about this. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm sitting. Oh, no. No. Ah. Got him. Well, I was lucky. Okay. Wait, I got some. Yeah, those are a bit cheaper. Yeah. I wonder how many you need. So it's 348 for a vehicle depot. Let's find out about those. Yeah, 3 as well. Basically, those are cheaper, lower range, slower 48 that fit on the pylons. All good. So I'm turning around now because I loaded up a SAM drone. We just captured the base and it's not very well defended. I want to drop the SAM drone before they attack it. If you're used to flying the chicane, this is so heavy. But yeah, can transport vehicles. I mean, drones. Still nice. Here we go. I'm much lighter now, and I still have some missiles, and there's stuff to blow up over there, so let's just go. Used as an attack chopper, the Ibis is very different from the Chicane in the way that it mostly carries fire and forget missiles. So you don't have to expose yourself, which is a lot less exciting. You fire from cover and from the distance. So you don't have armor. You keep some separation with danger. I just popped up my head very quickly to see if I was exposed. I'm not, so I'm going to accelerate again. It's a very careful, cautious way of blowing up things. That ammo truck is probably going to take out anything that's next to it, if it makes it there. It's not gonna. Yeah, so that vehicle depot needs to die. But I'm gonna need to deal with the vehicle column first. So you see, they haven't seen me. They have no idea I'm here. I've been hidden this whole time. They are being spotted by other airplanes. That's very useful, very helpful. Now, if there's anything left, I can fire my remaining cheap missile. Yeah, a lot is left. Oh, that's gonna hit the hill, isn't it? Anyway, let's go. And yeah, I turned tail. They saw my missiles come from above the hill. They never saw me. That's how you want to fight in the Abyss. If you expose yourself, you take one bullet into the engine and you have to go home. Now, when I get back to base, I'm gonna have to wonder what aircraft to take. And when you play Primeva-only, that's not a lot of choices. There's just 2 aircraft, the Compass and Ifrit. And they don't overlap much. The Ifrit is just better than the Compass at everything. The only good thing about the Compass is that you can operate it from forward operating bases. And of course, the price. It's cheap, so you have more money to spend on armor.
Raise here.
On the chopper front, it's even worse. There's only one chopper. It's decent at everything. It's great at nothing. But hey, we made it work for us. Don't know if you noticed, when we landed there was a destroyed building, so I'm dropping a jackknife quickly. After that we're probably gonna drop some SAM drones, harden the base a little bit, and then we'll go back to normal missions. What's this idiot doing up there? What the... it just... How? Anyway. So I decided to turn the Abyss back into a gunship and push further north towards North Boscali. However, I just noticed there are ships right next to our coast, right next to us, South Boscali. So I'm gonna just reprioritize. Slow missiles first, then the fast ones. Way overkill anyway. Plenty of time to dip behind the hill. I don't know if you notice what I do with the collective and the pusher fans, but anytime I need to maneuver a bit violently, I need all authority on the collective and I cut the pusher fans. Now I just put them back on because I want to go forward. But that's when you use the pusher fence. You want to go forward or you want to brake. Anytime there's a lot of turning, going up, down, dodging, maneuvering, cut them. That leaves a lot of power available for the collective. And like the chicane, with the Ibis you can... That's fine. You can max out the collective and the engine will happily take it as long as you have the pusher fans idle. That's inside the base, right? That's probably inside the base. Yeah, all good. Taking off from a forward operation base, I really just have the choice between the Ibis and the compass. So, hey, first compass. I'm going after those boats, and I'm gonna use my cloud of 48s hiding the 68s method with the added surprise of two bombs following behind it. I'll drop the bombs last, and hopefully the missiles will first disable the sensors or blind them or surprise them. Come on. And surprise them enough that they won't be able to dodge the bombs. We're very near already. Doing a bit of dodging. Here we go. Oh wait, that was the bombs. I dropped the bombs in the water. That was bad. I'm glad they didn't blow up in my face. Both of them are fine. That's not great. Oh god. Yeah, they must be busy with other things. They haven't been slinging missiles at me as much as they could have. Okay, we're going home. Doing that again. Landing is going to be tricky. Unless they are out of radar missiles? Why aren't they shooting at me?
Raise gear.
Alright, we're showing up a bit fast, as usual with the compass. Yeah, no, their radar missiles are just fine. Landing at 400. That's just terrible. Okay, so cloud of missiles didn't work. Maybe I should try it again. Yeah, so I am trying it again. I just took glide bombs this time and I released the bombs first. And the missiles will overtake the bombs. It's pretty hot around here. Okay, can I survive this? Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, fine. Oh. Yeah, yeah, fine. This didn't work at all. Okay, we're trying again. If we can make it back. Come on. Deep below, deep below. Okay.
Raise
No.
gear. Left engine
That's
fired.
bad.
Stall.
Yeah, he's fine. And he's fine too. Okay, this is getting embarrassing. We're doing the stupid way. I'm gonna send an overwhelming amount of missiles at only one of them. And I'll go back home and do the same to the other. Ugh. Just 5 kilometers from the coast. It's a terrible placement. But if that's not enough, I resign. Okay, landing.
Raise gear.
Okay. First time, probably. Just have to get to the floor real fast. There. Feels funny. Oh, I see. It's a bicycle now. Alright, it doesn't brake so much. With only one wheel, one back wheel. That's where all the brakes are. But I'm alright. I'm alright. Alright, same as before with just one boat. But this time I brought a big bomb with me. It's busy dealing with my missiles, it's not shooting at me. Take my time. Now that bomb should take care of it. Anytime now. Where's my bomb? How did that miss? I didn't even see a splash. Well, okay, it's got 2 corvettes attacking it. I'm just going to consider it done. Once again, landing way too fast. It's just a constant with me and the cricket. Ugh. Alright, now that I'm done reacting to things, I can plan a bit, strategize, make decisions. In this campaign, you're so often reacting to things. It's hard to keep to have a vision, to push forward. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the west side of the map. I'm going to help the push towards North Boscali. I'm going to completely ignore the east side where most of the action is. I acknowledge that. And leave them to their own devices. They're probably going to be fine. They're probably not going to be fine, but fine. North Boscali is a very important place, and if I can take it, we'll be able to do a sort of pincer on them from the north and the south at the same time. Now let's first deprive them of their radar stations. This one is defended by a... It's okay. It's gone. Fine. If you're wondering why I'm ignoring this missile warning, it's because it's 20 kilometers away. I'll be behind the mountain in a minute. Oh, that's a lot of vehicles. I don't have enough bombs for that. Well, let's take out their defenses first. Spag will can just chew my bombs. Yeah, as long as the spag is there, we need to attack with fast missiles. Oh. Oh, look at this. Yeah, spag's gone. Switching to bombs. Alright. Now, splash damage will probably destroy more than 2 vehicles with those 2 bombs. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. There was probably an ammo crate in there. Undefended logistics calls for cannon pass. Small explosion. Alright. Now those guys aren't far. That's a missile because there's a spag. There. Maybe a bit overkill, but you want to be sure. We're doing rather good on our push on North Boscali. I've been consistently buying armor columns, and they're coming up the road, as you can see on the minimap. I just want to clean up the path for them as much as possible. That's an anvil. It's already shooting at me, so I have to fly evasively. It's a long distance spag, but at a short distance like this, my missiles have a good chance. And maybe I can finish off with the gun. Oh, 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 oh. There's an emplacement here. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna eat all of my flares, isn't it? Go low, go low, go low. Not enough flares. Brilliant. 14 flares left. Fortunately, it's quite vulnerable to glide bombs. And I've got, yeah, no, ammo is good. And it's a vehicle depot. And we're going home. Where are the flares? How did that happen? Oh, they have a seaweed. I'm happy that my bombs scored somewhat. This is still too fast. You land at 250 in the compass. Once again, I'm putting out some fires, and by that I mean the other thing. I have to take off from Virgil Cay because there's a single corvette that is sailing down from the north that if I don't destroy it myself personally, it's going to take Virgil Cay. A single corvette against one of our strongest bays. That has happened countless times in the past. Fine, I'll do it myself. Now, where was I? Wait for it. Yeah, I'm in an Ifrit. Alright, the war actually starts now. This is a slick Ifrit. I'm going not on an attack mission or air superiority or anything. I'm only taking weapons for targets of opportunity. That radar station, for example. Now all the juicy targets are in the north of this continent, and I want to know where they are so that I can plan future missions. Now, I could do this in a cricket. The cricket is the recognized reconnaissance airplane. However, the Ifrit is faster and it's radar stealth. So as soon as that radar station is blown up, they will have no idea I'm coming. Actually, the radar station hasn't recognized me yet. So these all seem vulnerable to light bombs. So here are my targets of opportunity. I've got 5 left, there's 5 of them. I can outrun this missile. And pickle. Those heat seekers have a range of 10 kilometers, so I'm just skimming their employment area. The bombs are about to get there. Got one. Yeah, got only 2. Let's see. Yeah, it's unclear what happened to the other ones. Whatever. Hey, how is this still standing? I can do it with the cannon, that's fine. Wait. My god, that's my glide bomb. It's been flying this entire time. Alright, so I don't need to do it with the cannon after all. That's kinda cool. Oh, great. They intercepted my bomb. Well, cannon pass it is. That was a little closer than it absolutely needed to be. We're about to find out if the grass is greener on the other side. Okay, that's North Boscali, and that's, oh, a seaweed's up there, so I'll give it up. Okay, we've seen enough. Now we stay close to the ground. Hopefully they can't see us. We must be behind a hill or something. Now I'd like to have the factories as well. What? Wait. Okay, this one first. What the hell? Wow, that's close. It's the damn frigate. That's for sure. Okay, I have to start worrying about the frigate now. And we get the factories. Turn tail. We flee like cowards. Landing the Ifrit is so comfortable. It's really an awesome plane. Alright, let's get out the way. Good, I don't need the ladder. Perfect. So now that we know what's where, vehicle column, could wipe that out. Yeah, now that I'm not using a compass anymore, I'm probably not the Ibis either. No, I mean yeah. So. Oh, right. Change of plan. We are doing anti-balistic. So, fast missiles, and let me see that again. Okay. wiping out North Boscali. Now, what are they wiping out? That's probably going to Sandrift. So they're soon going to be so high that our radar won't be able to resolve them. I need to get a rough idea of which way they're going. It's Agrapol. Yeah, I think most of them are going to Agrapol. Let's go. So the idea here is to get high, and of course as soon as you're high they take butt shots at you, but it's from very far. It's not very stressful, just an annoying noise. That's the only one that our radar can see. Why? Those aren't moving. They're stale. Anyway, it's too far. Ah, now it dropped out. Here they come. So that's cheating a bit. I stop time so I can select my targets. Oh, there's two there. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't wrong. Lots of stuff coming to Agrapol. Alright, let's go. I don't have enough missiles. And at this moment, they are falling on us. They are on a ballistic trajectory. Their speed is tremendous, but my missiles are going straight at them. And yes, yeah, it's mostly working. And
Stall.
pretty much the war was won right now. Losing Agrapol would have been a devastating blow. Let's see, we probably lost Sandrift. Yep. Oh, that's Sandrift. What else? Yep, everything's gone up there. Apart from that, Maris is fine. And actually, K92 is fine as well. Probably due to the fact that no nukes was fired at them, actually. What a beauty. It's unfair, actually. It's obviously the most beautiful plane in the game, and the most capable, and very stealthy, and very fast, and very maneuverable. Just unfair. Whoa. Yeah, that's fine. I'm quite late. So we are back in what is undoubtedly your favorite aircraft. It's just sarcasm. You don't have to insult me in the comments. We are going to take North Boscali. It's been wiped out. Enemy presence is pretty much gone from the northwestern corner of the map. We can just walk in there and take it. There's a Samir and a Spag on the way. I have a really safe approach. There's that hill that is giving me excellent cover. And I think they're just on the other side of it. Good thing I brought my missiles with me. But don't worry, I've got a bunch of soldiers in the back as well. Okay, next. So those are the defenses for the ballistic missile launchers. And, you know, I've got time. It's on my way. Oh, a white spag just appeared. That's an aerosentry. Ooh, bubble of death, but not very large. Like 5 kilometers maybe. I'm entering the area of effect, but I'm hidden now, so all good. But if I crest that hill, all hell's gonna break loose. That's fine. I'm gonna give it something to think about. Eat that. Now, just in case we get out of here. Okay, it's not dead. But we're safe. All good. I'm gonna leave that to the vehicle column, yeah, because it's kind of very efficient fighting against me, but not very good fighting against them, so I'm gonna leave it to them. Same issue with those though, but hey, I still get 8 missiles. It's not like I'm gonna go home with them, right? Maybe a bit overkill. No way. Oh, we're so out of here. Come on, come on. Oh, dying now would be so dumb. Phew. Oh, we good. Oh, there's more stuff there? Okay. No matter. We go take the base. We take care of it later. About there. The Ibis is doing a lot of heavy lifting today. In all senses of the term, really. So, we just got the base, now we need to harden it a bit, because, you know, they would attack it. They are attacking it, actually. Yep. Drones opening up already. Here, I'm gonna defend this big hangar from where... What the... Who's doing that? Okay, down, 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 down. Out, 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 out. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Left fan, right engine failure.
I'm fine. Ugh, I'm not fine. The aircraft carrier did that? Oh, well, it's personal now. Before I strike the carrier, I need the frigate to be disabled at least. But before I do that, I need those two corvettes to be sunk. Fighting 3 boats at the same time is difficult. Okay, that's where they are. Get back down, get back down. Oh wait, no, that's the frigate. Getting down won't help. Damn frigate. Okay, here they are. So I'm doing the cluster bomb method again. Here we are. 4 cluster bombs. Now let's see if I can survive this.
Left engine fire.
I was flaring, wasn't I? Damn. I got them. It's gonna sink. The frigate now. It's a bit of a glass cannon. If I manage to get through its defensive bubbles, sometimes one hit is enough. I'm gonna drop 2 cluster bombs on it, hoping that one of them gets through. And yeah, the corvette is gone, so that's good. If one gets through, that might be enough actually. I think they store the ammunition externally on those things. Okay, 2 bombs away. It's a very short. Okay. Those are a bit heavy missiles. They have trouble maneuvering on short range like this. Yep. See that explosion? I think both of my bombs made it. And that's probably the last missile. It won't be able to send another one. Now that may not be enough to sink it, but as long as it's busted enough that it stops shooting missiles at me, I'm happy. I'm gonna leave it alone. Your turn. Destroyed my beloved Ibis. Think you can do that and live to see the next morning? Well, no, you can't. Pickle. That's fine. Okay, actually, let's hit the sea. So I only have to worry about. Bam! Got him. Now, of course. Damn it. Yeah, I can probably outrun this one. Out of flares. Unlike the frigate, the carrier can tank a lot more. That just scratched the paint, basically. I was hoping that it would. Maybe disable the missile launchers, or but for really cracking it open, I brought half-ton bombs. But I'm out of flares. Now, obviously, I should just land and rearm and reflare, but I'm not gonna. Am I? Drop the bombs. Alright. Up and away. That's it. Very good. Yeah. It hasn't sent radar-guided missiles at me. That means it can't do anything against the bombs. The bombs aren't hot. Wait, where are they? Oh, it intercepted my bombs. With what?
Raise gear.
We'll never know. A bit of a tough nut to crack, this aircraft carrier. But I got a good nutcracker. Introducing the 1 ton, more or less, explosive bomb each auger. Yeah, if he eats those, he's going to the bottom immediately. Now, we approach hidden. Yeah, he's in the strait. I have all the comfort to approach him hidden. Engine low, pre-flaring, 2 augers. Eat that. Ah, that's why he could stop my bombs. He still has radar-guided missiles. Oh, one missed. But one connected. Yeah, likely done for. Now let's attack the other side of the bridge. Yeah, he's badly busted. Okay, what do we have here? I don't have enough explosives for those, but I could put a dent in them. Those are tiny bombs. It's a plane. Oh, there's a missile launcher right there. That's fine. Oh, no, I'm out of
Left
flares.
engine fire.
Aye,
Right
aye, aye.
engine fire.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine, I'm fine. See? I told you the Ifrit is the best. Yeah, yeah. No more engines though. Well, might as well. Now that's gonna make a big difference. But most of them hit the water? What? Okay, okay, okay. There's still this cluster of factories here. Literally a kilometer away from our base. And yes, it's our base now. I know we have a column of vehicles basically driving in there. I probably should be focusing on more important things, but it's right here. Basically free money. They're attacking it too. Yeah, I can leave it to them. How about those? 6 bombs, 7 targets. Fine. Two survivors. Unexpected. 1 bomb missed. This should ignite nicely with a gunshot. Is it a bunker? It's a bunker. Alright, my bad. This one should ignite nicely with a gunshot. Yeah. Still have those. They're not technically bunker busters, but you can solve all problems by throwing enough bombs at it. All 3. There you go. So, remember how I got blown up while attacking a cluster of factories on the other side? Yeah, you. I'm gonna be just a bit more careful this time. First, blow up the defenses. Wait, someone else is doing it for me. Yeah, done. Alright. Forget I said anything, we're dropping bombs. Of the big kind. That's really the beauty of the Ifrit, one of the many beauties of the Ifrit. Just how much stuff you can put on it. Those are half-ton bombs. I got 8. That's many tons of explosives under my wings. Cool. That's fine. I've got reduced engine, I'm not hot at all. And egress. all gone. Yeah, that's just awesome. You just come in, blow everything up, you go back. It just has so much destructive potential. I just want to offload my glide bombs before I go home. Bit low on flares. Alright. Send it. Getting out of here. Bit disappointed. I thought there was they were very vulnerable to glide bombs, but it turns out there's a spec there. Yeah, got one of them. So I'm taking off in a slick Ifrit, this time again on reconnaissance mission, to have a look at what's left of Maris. Hopefully the eastern prong of the offensive did some damage to them. Now, there's no point being stealthy if there's an AWACS in the sky, so first of all, we're going after this guy. Not only you can't run, but also you can't hide. Wow, very quick on the flares. No matter. That'll do. Of course there's another one. Wow! Is it Christmas already? And this guy is notching, so probably no point. Oh. Correction, this guy committed suicide. Wow, that was a hard one to flare. Okay. Wow. Everything's still there. What were they doing on the eastern side? Well, they're a bit too hardened for me to attack with just 6 bombs, but I'm not bringing them back home. There's customers there. Yeah. Inverted, pulling some G's should work. Pickle. Oh, I have 2 more. Again. Of course, the anvil survived. Now I gotta zigzag a bit, so there's trouble taking shots at me. If this is the moment you've all been waiting for, I apologize. It's been 1 hour. For me, the Alcyon and the Dark Reach, it's just a finisher move. You only bust it out in the end when you need to erase stuff with nukes. But in the case of the Alcyon, because of the jammers, you can fly it against a base that isn't totally defenseless. So I'm carrying with me Tascobis, so those are quasi-ballistic missiles, extremely long distance, extremely fast, and I want to strike their defenses, so SPAG, yeah, radar missiles, we're still too far for them to pick me out, because they probably haven't resolved me on the radar. I'm gonna shoot my missiles and then I'm gonna jam their radar. Wait, no, not this bag, the other guy. Yeah, we got it. Okay. I think those are all their defenses. Now I just select the bolt strike and jam it. I can't, it's behind the building. Brilliant. Okay, I have to clear the building. Otherwise, if it sees my missiles, it will shoot them down. Well, fingers crossed, because we're about to connect here. Got the spag. Okay. Mission accomplished. Now I've got some glide bombs with me as well, because there was space inside the plane. So we're gonna take some separation so that we can accelerate the bombs as fast as possible. That's 8. Target selection in a crowded space is tedious. Wait, no, I want that. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that out. And we have 10. Now, they can start shooting at me at 10 kilometers, so here we go. We're getting out. Okay. Wait for it. Oh. Cloud in the way. Okay. We got a lot. Alright, warmongers, this is it, warmonger says. We are bringing the gift of solar energy to the Boscali. I changed the paint of the plane to black so that it matches the runway of a grapple. We have to take off from here because we have a stockpile of nuclear weapon here and not in North Boscali, because we just took it from the bastards. Now I've got a couple of long range what do you call those? Cruise missiles. And just because I had space in the plane, I'm just gonna lob them at this. There, we're lighter now. We get 4 thermonuclear warheads. We are going to drop 2 of them on Maris, who's undefended, who will not be able to do anything about it. And then, once the cruise missile will have done their job over there, we might as well go nuke their enrichment plant. Why the hell not? We're going for a high altitude, high speed delivery, where the bombs arrive with tremendous velocity. They have very little time to react. The Alcyon is great for that. The Boscalis can do that with their bombers, but we can. And yep, this is pretty much it. I'm breaking the sound barrier at 15 degrees rate of climb. Now we're not dropping, see? We want to start pitching down and accelerate the bombs as much as possible. So yeah, so that they arrive fast. We're tremendously high right now, so... And now that we're pointing down, we're accelerating a lot faster. You gotta pay attention to the time of flight. They need 16 seconds to arm. And... oh. Yeah, gotta hurry. Oh no. Ay. That was less than 16. Damn. Oh no! My bombs got intercepted. They still have a spag and a sea whiz. Okay, everything's shooting at me now. But that's fine. We're fast. We're high. Well, not so high anymore, I suppose. And the thermal shielding is done very well on the Alcyon, even though I'm afterburning all the time. My flares work very well. If you look at the plane from below, the engines are not visible, the engine exhaust. There's a shield. Also, we have lots of flares. Alright, well that was a waste of nukes. I guess we go home and do it again. So this time we are bringing two Scobies, the high-speed quasi-ballistic missiles, along as 4 nukes, but we won't just drop 2, we'll drop all 4. I don't want to take any risks. Those are the ones who shot down our nukes. So, all missiles after them. By the time we get there, the missiles will have arrived, and the base will finally be defenseless. I can drop my 4 nukes, and I only need one of them to hit anyway. Soon. Oh no. The missiles got intercepted. Well, that sucks. Alright, we're dropping 4 nukes. Hopefully one of them hits. Fingers crossed. Careful with the 16 seconds of time of flight. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Now we get out of the orange circle, if at all possible. There. They hit. One of them at least. Let's have a look. Yeah, just one. What a waste. Wait, we don't have to go all the way there. There's a forward operating base right here. Maybe you've always wanted to know if the Alcyon can land on a short runway. I say we find out. Yeah, looks like it can. Yeah, this is gonna work. Anyway, we are done here. Hope you liked it. If you did, you know what to do. And if you're still here, wow, it's been an hour.